Alright, so today I'm teaching you how to add horror into your Gorrila Tag fan game. This is mine, Manic Monkeys. Alright, so yeah. So what you want to do first is you want to build a map. I've got one here. It's simple, of course. I don't know, I made this in like 2 minutes. You can make it quicker. But what you need, if you practice, you can get it quicker. But what you want to do is just literally, hold up, there's a bug on me. Like anywhere you want. The reason it's lighting's like this is because I have generative lights. You won't have that unless you want to have. Anyway, so it's your thing. Let me just flip the insides. Say this was your epic thing and you wanted it like here. You would go here, scale it. You hold shift, scale it so it will make a new nav mesh. Drag it to here or wherever you want it. Then shift to extrude, which just stretches it without bending the whole thing. You can do whatever you like. You just stretch out, do that to make new curves. Don't do it too far. But if you want to connect things, like you want a loop, what you can do is, so if you want to connect, so you've got something like this, and you like, so you want it to connect, you can go like this, and then you want this one to be out the other side, and then you go like that, like that, and then on these two, because you want them to try and, so on both of these, you just do that, delete, and then you want to click on this third one. Also to do this, you install Pro Builder, so Window, Packaged Manager, Unity Registry, then Pro. There'll be like post-processing, post-processing, Pro Builder will be here. Version control will be at the bottom for some reason. And then, because you delete them, you want to click on the third. And when you click on the object, it will have these little bars. What you want to do is you want to click on it, then click on the other side. Then if you do bridge edges, they'll be new, and then look. Then you want to do this one at a time, otherwise it doesn't work, it'll just break. And if you do that on all 4 sides, you've got I've not done it straighten, but you can, yeah. But now you've got a loop. In the Discord there'll be these 2 scripts. Then you just click on Unity, you want to download them, and then you want to import it into Unity, you want the scripts. Alright, so I've got the bid. So what you want to do now is Window Package Manager, Unity Registry, and then you want to search up in this, clear that, AI. It's not like ChatGPT, it's this AI navigation. You just click install, and then once you've done that, wait for it to install. And then if you're doing like I don't know, you want it to be a gorilla, like if you're doing it like you want your monster to be like your player model, but like creepy, you've got a face texture or something, make him odd, or you just remodeled it. You want to drag that in, or whatever you're doing. It has to have a rig. I mean, it doesn't, but yeah, so you want to drag him in. I'm gonna make him very scary. Alright, so here's the monster. And so what we just want to do is a nav mesh agent, and then click on this, the gizmos button. You want to make sure it's just a little bit, like you want it touching the floor. And then once you, I just stubbed my toe. Oh god, that. And then once you've done that, you want to create a new empty, call it nav mesh for just call it nav mesh mapping. It's not called that, but I just like that name. Then you want to do add component, it should still do that. Then you want to do nav mesh surface, and then you want to click bake. And then if you're still in gizmos, like all your floors should turn blue, as you can see. Like every single bit, even this floor in the Squid Game, even this, I don't know, I got bored I think. All of that should. Alright, and then, because of that, what it does, it's mapping out where it can walk. Now, on it, you want to add the monster navigation script. And then on agent, if you open it up, it should be your monster's name. Your tag string is, when you open up your Gorrila player, your Gorrila player, you should have a tag. I think it's on. What? On your Gorrila player, you'll have the tag player or body, up to you what it is, and then yeah. So that means it will go. The detection range is like this big circle, the red circle. This is just like when it'll start changing. You want to lower this down, or you can make it really fast. And points, this is just where it'll roam to. So if I'm gonna create an empty, call it points, then right click it, create empty point 1, and then wherever this is here, I'm just gonna drag it over. And then if I were to put it like here, and then I clicked on the player model, or the monster, I don't know why it's called player model, it's just is. Then I drag. You can. What I would recommend it. If you're doing it that you lock this. That means if you click on any I don't want that, so it will just lock on it. And then on that you can do shift to drag lots of things. I'm just doing one as an example. So I just drag points into points, and that will open it. So when I click play, I just got install photo on. It will move to it. But if it's like this, like it's going sideways, but look, it's spinning. I guess it's going towards the point. If I move it here, I'm gonna make its speed just a bit faster because that's very slow. I mean, it's not actually. My map is big. That's it. So yeah, what you want to do on it is open up it. You stop the game for this. You want to rotate its armature till it's facing like the exact place. So if I move my point here, you see it's facing a bit diagonal. So I don't want that. I want it facing perfectly straight. So I'm gonna turn it again like that. And so now, if I move it like back here, it will turn perfectly towards it. So now we got that done. I'm gonna increase the speed. I just got to actually do that to the actual player model. Alright. And if you want, I don't want it facing backwards in the look, literally just rotate this. It will keep the armature in the same position. Hold up. And if you want proof, look, armature should, hold up, it's still locked, but it's in that negative 180. Alright, so now you want to do the horror jump scare part. So you want to do teleport Gorrila player, and then in this there'll be lots of things. So Gorrila player, you just want to click on this dot, search up Gorrila or just Gorrila player, then you double click on it, objects to disable. This is what you're like, so you don't get caught when you're teleporting back to wherever you want to go. If there's like a wall. Alright, teleport location. This, you want to create a new empty and just drag it to where, once you get jump scare and died, or whatever you're doing your jump scare for. You can use this on more than just for jump scare. You can use this to teleport, like add a loading overlay. You can put it like here, and like just call this TP for death. And then just go back onto your monster. I'm gonna call this monster. I can't spell apparently. And then you want to do where it says teleport location. You do monster. Then wait time. 1 second's good. Then teleport overlay. What you want to do? You want to go nowhere near your map and do right click, create cube, and then literally Pro Builder localize, flip normals, and then it'll become this. Then you want to. This is just a jump scare. So what you want to do? You want to right click, add camera. Where is it? I'm just gonna enable it because I don't know where I am looking. Alright, it's looking that way. So what we want is it to face this way or any way you want it. And then, yep. Alright, and then you want to add your monster to it. So resources phone on. Just drag it in. You don't want to use your same one because that will have scripts, so that will just bug out the game. But you just wanna add the same material and textures onto it, so it looks like it is the. So I'm just gonna do. So when you click in this game, you can edit it so it'll fit. So like this. Right, that's perfect. And then you want to install this thing called animation rigging on Agate Manager. Just search up animation. I can't spell. Animation. And it's called animation rigging. Then what you want to do, it should have a rig. You want to do rigging job, bone renderer setup, and it will give it like this lines. And if you could do control 9, not control 9, what is it, control 6? You do control 6, you get this little animation tab, and then you click on your player rig, like the package, and then just call it monster jump scare. And then once you want, I'm just gonna add the materials. Windmill for the land, love for love is free. Love forever, love is free. You and me, love forever, love is calm. Also, just I'm gonna make it like darkness, so it's like that. Alright. And then on animation, you want to click the red. I'm just gonna do the head for now and arms. But what most games do is like they just kind of shake their head. I don't know why, but they do. Shake those dreads like that. And so, ooh, I'm just gonna spread this out. Control C. Alright. You can make it however long you want. So that's the jump scare for now. I'll make it better, don't worry. Then you wanna add an audio source, and you just wanna call it jump scare audio, and you just wanna literally this is just for jump scare. Change this to linear roll off. You wanna keep it all like this. An audio clip. I'm gonna upload to my Discord a jump scare noise. So if I click play, if I click play, oh no, it's because I've done something. Yeah, so alright, Alright, so I just do that, and then what you want to do, you want to disable this cube. Oh wait, also you want to drag your jump scare monster into the cube, so it will enable with everything, otherwise it's just lagging all the time and it won't queue right with your jump scare. So on your monster now, you want to do on teleport overlay, you want to do the cube for jump scare, and then if you open it up, there'll be the audio source, the audio jump scare audio source sound. Then that's also what you want to do now. This still won't work, it's got no colliders. So what you want to do on it, you want to add a box collider. If you is trigger, and then on layer you want to make a layer called non-walkable. Change its children. That sounds weird, but it's just these thingies. And then you want to edit it for it to be how big it is. Like you can animate his arms. I'm gonna do that because I don't want a T-posing guy, so I'm gonna do like that. And then also you want to make another box collider is trigger, and I guess you can't fucking edit it. Then you just want to edit this inside one and make it very small. No, never mind. Alright, and then once you got like this, just alright, I'm an actuator. It's because I did that, but you also do want to put that mini cube. You just want to drag that on. Alright, so it works now. Also, if you don't want it escaping into the actual map, because that's stupid and that'll just ruin the game. So what you want to do, what's cool, you do a 3D object, a cube, and you want it to literally do this, drag it on up. Big Scary does this, I'm pretty sure. You want to remove its box collider. You want to keep its box collider, you want to make it non-walkable, so you can't go through it, and then you just want to scale it up so it's like a wall. Then you want to make a new material, so right click, create material. I'm gonna call this transparent green, and then I click wait for it to build. Then on workflow type, no, on surface type, you want to do from opaque to transparent. Set the smoothness down to 0, and on base map there's this at A, and then it will look like that. You want to drag it to like halfway, then just set it as a green. I'm gonna give it a bit more transparency so you can actually see. And you want to just, where is it? Transparent green. Drag it on. And now you can see, alright, there's a bit too much transparency, but now you can go in, and then what you want to do that's not it. You want to do, you want to give it nav mesh obstacle, and then you wanna do, then you want to find your nav mesh generator, v-bake it, and it should now be impossible for him to go past the wall, because there's the object. It would still look like it is possible, but it's not. Trust me, bro, it's fine. Oh, look. He can't. Alright, so it's the next day. I forgot to say, on your actual monster, you want to add a new component, photon view, and then add photon view, then add photon view transform, and then add component again, and then do photon view because that was transform. Then on photon view you want to change ownership management to takeover, and the one under it to reliable delta compress. I forgot to say that, but what that does is it just makes it work in multiplayer. And that's the end of the video, so have a good day and enjoy your horror.